Welcome everyone to week 5 of the Upsurge Summer League highlights, the segment where we show off the best plays around the Rift. Coming in at number 5, Chosen Esports look to collapse on Lotus in the jungle. 4H is caught out of position, but some fancy footwork buys Lotus plenty of time for their team to join the fight. Although the fight ultimately ends in a 3-for-3 trade, Lotus buys enough time for Impression to take both of Chosen's Nexus towers.
You would say that the side of Lotus is on a clock here because there is some incredible scaling coming out from Chosen. But right now, that clock is sitting at like 45 minutes, and I don't think there's any chance the game goes that long. Body slam going to go over the wall. A great black shield, though, is going to keep 4H safe. Binding onto the Ezreal as well. And then the stopwatch to go away from the cast. 4H biding so much time. And now Tokino has a TP. Meanwhile, Akali is knocking on the inhibitor's door. Go Devils is going to go down to spawn. Here comes the Jarvan. Ultimate in the backline from the Kaisa. Gets knocked up into the last breath. He is going to go down. Doxa going to take a trip to the Shadow Realm. Flash forward there from Tokino, but he is very low. He has to be careful. The E pulled back in. Will Tokino actually go down? Akali, though, she's just going to end the game here. She's already taken a Nexus turret. Oh, no. She's looking for more. Can they stop the backs? Yasuo is going to go back to base, going to get the heal off. KT and Precious looking to get another kill. He's just going to go in, takes down the Nexus turret. That was so clean as he gets the Shuriken flip back to the Shroud with the ultimate to finish off the kill.
Next up at number 4, just one game later, Turk looks to set a trap for Spawn in the bot lane. A surprise Tangle Barb into Pop Blossom blows up the ADC, but Tokina teleports into the fray looking to even the score. He challenges GFP to a 1v1 of the Death Realm and keeps Chosen engaged long enough for his team to swoop in and finish the fight 3-1.
Dragon on the table. We'll see if Lotus wants to pressure around that now. Turk finding the Tangle Barbs going into the Pop Blossom. That's a lot of CC. And here comes Gragas as Turk is able to find the takedown. Tokino, though, going in with a teleport. The Shadow Realm, a nice ultimate away, is going to buy some time. Can GFP escape, though? Tangle Barb's going to land onto 4H. That's a lot of damage. Tokino, can he trade one back for himself? Flashes in to find the dunk. Now KT has joined the fight. The Shuriken flip onto the Nico. He's going to go down. Cataclysm locking Ezreal in. A double kill going over to Jarvan.
At number 3, as Drexel Dragons look to close out their series against the Wildfire Nighthawks, Regine takes the fight into his own hands, flashing over the wall and engaging on Control's Azir. This sets up Okami for the perfect Valkaz ultimate, and the Drexel Dragons finish their series with a 2-0 victory.
I have to agree, and it's scary for any other team as they do actually go all the way in. That's going to be a massive Death Stars lands on the 2, and that's going to be a slicing Maelstrom to reveal. Emperor's Divide does catch a few, but the Disintegration Ray is enough. 2 for 0 so far, or 2 for 1, 2 for 2 actually right there. Again, Sivir picks up the 3rd. Oh, in goes the Assault and Battery into the back line. Vanilla trying to dance it away, is not going to be able to survive. That is going to be the Boomerang picking it up. 4 for 3 in favor of Drexel Dragons, but that's all they need as they have the Baron. They have their 2 carries, and they say, we'll just power down the rest of the towers as they claim a 2-0 series.
Coming in at number 2, in an all-out brawl over an Inferno Drake, Auburn University looked to engage on Stratosphere. Admiral Potato starts things off with a great Recon ultimate into the backline, and Murdoch takes the enemy jungler on a trip to the Death Realm to ensure he cannot contest the objective. Kuro teleports in, finding a great Cannon ultimate, and Auburn are forced to retreat. But during the chase, Hamlet goes a little too far, trading lives with Jadrian. The Infernal Drake lives to see another day.
In terms of the tiers, I gotta stop it there because that's actually gonna be the Infernal Drake straight out started.
Off into the fight. Grand entrance will land out towards the backline there. Re-engaging for that. Here comes the Slicing Maelstrom looking to do all that AoE damage. But no one falling just yet. Flash comes through. That will be the first one falling. Starter no longer in the fight as they look for the chase. There's some killer instincts towards the backline to get away. They will be able to make it a 2 for 1 very quickly there as another one goes down. Hamlin able to play that one. And now that's going to be a 3 for 2, running them all down, looking to get themselves the ace here as the Mordekaiser is just dealing out the damage, has everything he needs to be effective, and now they're pinging around the turret. Looks like the binding is going to land. Wow. The Soul Shackle builder there as well, but that's going to be a trade.
And finally at number 1, later on that same game, Stratosphere looked to fight inside Auburn's base. Over8 uses Skarner to drag Alexer to his doom, and a massive fight erupts. Despite Auburn's best efforts, they lose every member as Jadrian is the last to fall to Over8's smite, and Stratosphere find their win.
Let's Scar has to use that flash there out of respect from the binding and followed up TC. Now another binding will land. They're going forward and Tail's going to be used there, looking to burst that target. Medic will find the rise and now Froze in the backside. The slice maelstrom is not enough. They're still going forward. Featherstorm will be used here to call it back. They're just finding everyone. They find themselves four. Triple Go coming out there for Medic as he just runs over all the members. They find the ace in the end with the shutdown going over towards Auburn. And now with that being said, Switch, that will definitely be game number 1.